Instagram marketing, how to call Instagram users to action the right way. As the old saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make him drink. How many times have you heard that saying? How many times does the idea of convincing people up to the last minute, only to fail, have crossed your mind? I know that it's distressing. It can definitely be downright frustrating. After all, it happens all the time, and it really would suck to put in all the time, effort and attention to the details, only to come up with a whole lot of nothing. The real problem here is one of the details. A lot of Instagram marketers focused on the big issues. They focused on saying the right things at the right time. They're talking about using the right content and network of influential people. This is all well and good. They're on the right track. They're doing the right things, but the problem is they're so focused on making sure that they go through their content quality checklist the right way, that they ignore one very important factor. It turns out that this is the decisive factor. If you fail to call a person to action, you wasted all that time, effort and energy getting that person to pay attention to you and to believe you. It simply goes up in smoke, or, if you prefer, you flushed it down the toilet. Regardless of the analogy, it's all a waste. Really, it's a waste. The sad fact is that too many Instagram marketers fail at the most crucial time. They fail to get the person that's reading the content to take the right action. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they did not try. I'm not saying that there is absolutely no call to action text there. Unfortunately, when we study the call to action text, they might as well have left it out. It really is that bad. Why? Most of the stuff lack imagination. They say, click here, visit my profile page, check out my profile page for more information, click on the link to find out more. You know what? People don't care about that stuff. They really don't, because they've seen that many times before, and when they see that, they blank out. It's as if, you did not write that text, those words did not appear on the screen. They're completely blind to it. Instead, you should focus on writing effective call to action on your reverse-engineered, high-performance content. What is this type of call to action? It has to be specific to the content. You can't keep copying and pasting, click on the link or check my profile. That doesn't work. Second, you have to get the reader excited about the content that your profile page contains. You're going to be making promises. You're going to be speaking to people's fears, needs, and a sense of inadequacy. In other words, you are going to tap into psychological needs here. That's why you have to be as descriptive as possible. You can't just go through the motions or spit out boilerplate text that is all too forgettable. Finally, you have to speak to the needs of the reader. If you were able to do this, you were able to speak with authority. Why? Most of your competitors are simply going to the motions. They're just going through a list, then they are just cranking out generic texts, and it's really not having much of an impact. It's just a waste of time. It's like talking to somebody who's flapping her lips and not much of anything is going on. That's how pointless it could be. You are capable of so much more. You're capable of much better results, and that's why you really have to speak to the needs of the reader. Unfortunately, nobody can figure this out for you. First of all, people are not mind readers. Second of all, you are in the best position to understand what the needs of your readers are. Use that information. Use that position to come up with a text that truly calls people to action, because these can pay off tremendously. It really would be a shame to work this hard to get people to your page only to drop the ball at the very last moment. And if you want to learn more, I recommend you click the link in the description to learn modern Instagram marketing. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter and Google+. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.